first. How was your weekend?
Um, just same story. Um, I don't know how to explain it, but I thought I was getting better, but then I just kind of had like a hard crash, and I don't know. Um, I feel hopeless, to be honest with you, but yeah, I don't know what to say. I just feel like I have a lot to say, but it's like never comes at the right moment, and I don't know. So, um, dude, I'm happy to see you though, because I'm hoping to open up a little bit and try to try to talk. I'm shivering right now for some reason, just really nervous.
Nervous to open up?
Maybe, or just everything is just not. It just feels like just nothing matters, because it just like I feel like my life is just turning into I can't wait for therapy. Like I just want to talk. I just want to conflict resolute. And it's just I'm not allowed to solve my problems. So I just have to sit here and just wait for interested people that want to help me work it through. And I don't know why I'm stuck like this. But I find myself like finding clarity and just finding I don't know if it's the positive or just the bright side and I start to work towards it and then I just get concaved with just memories and things that just aren't right or okay with me. And I just collapse. And last night I just had the word. I had a really bad day yesterday. I called crisis lines and just carried over into this morning. I woke up crying. I just don't know why. I don't know how to fix it. I don't know what to do.
What happened last night that led to the call?
Nothing. It's just it's me working through my thing,
Okay.
and I just it's a weird time. It's like it's a year since I don't know. Just November holds a lot of significance for me in this, and it's like I'm not one to sit there and focus on dates, but it it's just hard to believe where I was last year compared to right now, and it's not fair. And I keep on struggling with waking up like, okay, how am I gonna deal with it? And I just remember, no, you're fucking angry, and so I'm just holding this. It's like it's tearing my stomach apart because it's just unresolved. And I try to put my notes together of why it hurts so much, and I start writing stuff down. I didn't get very far because like I just realized that it's just chicken scratch. But I just see that I'm just way too familiar with this pain as a kid, as a teen, and you know at some point, I don't know, I started smoking weed when I was like 20 or something, 21 maybe, and then like my whole mind opened, like it's not so bad, it's okay, like you just have to, whatever. So I changed and I developed the confidence because I came to reckon with my life. And I don't know, so I don't know what to say. I just feel like I've been here before and I don't know how to get out now because I have all the weed I want and it's not helping me. And
Hmm.
and I just can't get to that aha moment of it's okay because I think too much about what's not okay and how me personally I just get robbed. I really needed I really needed the transition period this last year. I needed to get out where I was, and I put my faith into someone that I don't know. I just don't. I don't know. I feel so sick because I'm in a really bad position, and I don't want to work to get out of it anymore. It's getting worse. I'm accumulating debt. I'm not doing anything, and I don't know. I'm sorry. I'm not trying. I wasn't trying to start like this, but I hate my
Can
life.
I ask a quick question?
Ask anything you learn.
When you were seeing the doc, did you not want to try medications?
We talked about it, and he put he said I mean he talked me into it for a while. I stopped doing it after a few months. Um, because it just wasn't helping. It was too much of let's try this and see what happens. And I just don't. I don't know if you think that I need to be mellowed out, but when
Well, I
I
was just thinking sometimes medications just help level you while you're working through the trauma, and then once you're through it, you can always come off the meds. But it almost kind of helps baseline you. They're not going to make you super happy. They're not like the commercials of the bouncing little head, right? But like it'll help you level, so there aren't those like low lows where you feel like suicidal and can't do anything. So even if it could help you just be able to function, that would even be progress. And so sometimes that helps while working through stuff.
feel like after the meds wear off, I still have to face what I'm dealing with, and it comes. And that's the thing about the meds. That sometimes I started to faint. I can't remember what I was taking, but I don't really think my body agrees with it, and which I'm not. That's not my argument for not
Mhm.
taking it. It's just I feel
Then it
like
might not have been the right meds for you.
yeah, but I mean, but then it's the start of a new one and a lower dose till we get high, and then that's 3 weeks to a couple months of time just waiting to see. When I just think that I know what it is. It's not chemical imbalance, even though something might help me. Like I smoke, but I don't know. Like I'm more closer to taking ketamine or mushrooms. But that changed. But after I started smoking weed, it changed my life, and I'm not sure if I want to change my mental horizons like that quite yet. But maybe I do. I don't know. Um, but I mean, if we're talking about pharmaceuticals, I feel like I'm a smart enough guy to know that it's not chemical. It's just shit. It's all shit. You're not crazy, Gatlin. It's just really unfortunate, untimely, unlucky, fucking shit. And it's like it's perfect just to cut me off, just where I'm outside of the window of what I want, so I can look at what I want, and I just get farther away. And I just don't know what to do about it. Like it's like I'm trying to. I just I was very resourceful before, but I don't have the resources I need anymore. Just I don't know. It's just weird whenever you don't have a friend that wants to play Xbox with you once a week or every once in a while. Like I don't know. I don't have anyone that wants to call me or talk to me, see how I'm doing. I don't have anybody to check on either. And all I have is it's just the same fucking empty conversations with people that just know that it's fucked up. And it's like we can't talk anymore. We can't get any further, and we're both sad. And I'm living in my hell because I want to go home. I want to go help my mom, but my brother lives there. He occupies it like territory, and I can't push this anywhere. Like, I have no power anymore. And I was accumulating. I was healing. Whenever I was best friends with somebody who's best friends with my best friend, and I don't know. It's just I didn't I didn't need that when he died, but whenever she showed me that I needed that, it was helping me. I bet the farm on it. I put it all on her, and it just I don't know. It's just crazy to me how I could gain trust with someone for 10 years and longer than that, and go make promises, and then they can just turn their back on you. And I'm not trying to blame everything on this, but it's like wow, Gatlin, do you put it all on this, and because you felt like God was telling you like it's I don't know how to explain it, but I felt right and I felt good and I felt like the way I was doing it was just gentlemanly. Like I don't want to fucking hurt people that was good to me. I don't know what the fuck to do, but I feel like me being a good person has destroyed me. And just take that, you idiot. And I feel so stupid. I don't know what to do with it. And I have no one to talk to about it. And I don't know what to say. Like my verbiage, my vocabulary about it isn't very strong and articulate to even get to the root of why it's just crumbling me. And I try to talk it out, try to say it, but it's like all I have is phantoms in my life of relationships and friends. And I made a list, and it's like I don't know what happened to my dad. That's like the core issue. Um, Les, Justin, DJ, Mike, just all gone. Just people are just whatever. And it's like so whatever. I can count on one hand the people with spirit. So can a lot of people. But it's like all I have are these phantoms, and my sister doesn't talk to me. For as long as my hair is as long as the last time my sister and I have seen each other, and she doesn't talk to me. And I'll tell you,
Well,
because I, I don't know why. I feel like I don't know if I'm just too dramatic or whatever, but at some point, I don't know. I feel like I'm doing Chronicles right now because right now I'm on the fucking Truth of Fidelis Chronicles right now. But if you want to know about the Chronicles of my life, like I'm trying. I don't know when to break into it. But you ask why? It's just my family. Um, it's just a long fucking story. But I guess I don't know. I can't. I don't know how to get there. But I'll tell you if I can get there. Um, but I'm just saying that for some reason all I have is just people I love that don't want to talk to me anymore. And I don't know. So I'm thinking the problem is me sometimes. When I think the problem is me, that's whenever I get really concerned about me because I don't think that I'm wrong. But other people, I mean, you could be wrong and swear you're right. It happens all the time to everybody. So I don't put it past me to be so ignorant. But I'm just feeling like I don't feel like I'm wrong. So if I'm following my heart and I'm still led astray, it's like you don't belong here then. And I don't. But I just don't know why it's so easy. Why it's so easy just for me to be cut off. I don't know. So I don't know. Concerned people can just reach out and say, "No, you matter. You care. You care. You know, you matter. Whatever. I care." Just it doesn't make a difference if it's not the people that I care about. The people I care about, I don't know. Like, they're fascinating to me. I want to hear about their day, their lives, but I don't care about other. I don't care about anything else. I don't. You understand? Like I'm not trying to sound like an asshole. Like I don't. But it's like everything I love is hurting or is distant, and it's weird. Like as if that just needs to be my life, and it's sprinkled throughout my life. That's why I hate my life. It's not because of this one moment where one fucking girl doesn't like me. I don't fucking care if a girl likes me. It's the fact that she made herself to be the biggest, best part of my life. And so whatever, I'm gonna come down from that, but I still feel stupid for being betrayed and being taken from because at the beginning of my life, it's been happening. I just lost, and I lose. My mom loses, my brother loses, my family loses, and we get taken advantage of, whatever. And we're still here, just sad. So I can't talk to my family because it's just like, well, we'll just pray about it and it'll get better. And it's like, yeah, I guess so. Let's just keep that faith. And I don't know, I don't know. I'm, I'm rambling right now, and I don't know where to take this, and I feel like I'm just eating time just by talking. But I'm trying to spill it to you, so maybe you'll maybe maybe I could articulate it, but losing Mike and Fidelis and betraying Jenna all at the same time set me into a fucking spiral into the ground. And when I think about it, it's like the anger of how I got taken advantage of and how I feel stupid makes me drive more. That's what makes me just want to just go a little further. But then I lose the anger and all I have is sadness. And I think that's what happened is I had momentum with this. I'm getting my fucking I don't like calling it revenge. I like calling it just there's a better word for it because I'm not trying to avenge. I'm trying just to fucking get the truth out. And because I'm not stupid. I wasn't stupid to fall. Like, this isn't just some. It wasn't just some person that just came off the street to fucking pull a fast one on me. This was articulated, and I don't know. And I feel the full effect. So it's a year later, almost a year later, and I am crying every day practically. And someone did this to me, and I can't sue them. I can't make them listen to me. So I'm trying to figure out how do I talk about it where it matters. Because me just sitting here just saying, oh well, okay, I have to get over it is bullshit. Like I don't know. So that's why I don't know. That's why I'm focused on this, and I'd love to tell you about the rest of me because I was thinking about you asking about my mom, and I want to talk about the list of people that I lost, and I was also going to mention with that the people that I'm grieving that are still alive, and my mom being one of them. I feel like she's still alive and she's changed since not from the blindness, but just just changed from being a person. And she's the sweetest person in the world. She's still in there, but there's been a lot of struggles with her, our family, and she she worked hard her whole life to keep our family together. Um, um, I want to. She, she's it's complicated because I just know that it's just not good news coming. It's not like we're not going to redeem ourselves. I don't know because my mom, I don't know how old she's like 60 something, born in 1960 I think. I can't remember sorry, but it just hurts because I just remember how my life before, how she never abandoned our family, and she's sort of given she's been given the short end of the stick the whole time from how she could have had a better life if she just ignored if she didn't. So I don't know. But I don't know what to say. I can't. I have two older brothers and a younger sister. Um, my mom is just alone and never. It's just a lot. It's a long story. And I want
And
to
did
help.
you say mom is blind or she's going blind?
She has been losing. It's degenerative. Something I'm not really good with the technical terms, but she's been losing her sight for over a decade, and so it's getting pretty bad now. She says every time she says it's getting worse and worse, and so it's just blacking out, darkening out. So she enjoys listening to Judge Judy and the news and some podcasts and shit. That's really all I've been ever trying to do. Ever since I learned about the diagnosis, I just kind of put myself in the shoes of the person that's going blind, and it scared me. It scared me for her. So I, my family, I don't know what is wrong with my family, but I feel like I'm the one that's like kind of intuitive, where I'm picking up on everyone's pain and everyone's shit, and I don't know. Maybe that's what makes me too much. I don't know, but I can tell my mom's in pain and everything. My whole family's in pain, so it seems like everyone's distracted with their own shit, life, myself included, and my mom just kind of just gets the short end of the stick. She gets second dibs. Like everybody gets the first grab, and it's like I don't know. So, and I just realized this at some point, and so I started. But me and my family were at odds at the time. I can probably explain that later. But I just wrote a letter to everybody, just asking them just to if we can. I don't know. This was years ago, and I was trying to advocate for her having dogs, so she wouldn't be alone. And there's pushback, like who's going to take care of the dogs and whatever. Are you with her? And like, come on, if we all just kind of rotate this. But I knew that it was an uphill battle, so I thought if I asked for the most simplest things, the easiest things anybody could do, and not even including money. If you have money, come on, you may. But and I just kind of put it together, like, can we make her house accessible? And I was just kind of promoting clean water because there's rotting food in her fridge. There's like all this, that's all the time. I don't know what the fuck. I can't. So I don't know. I'm just trying. I did a whole lot of good intentions pushing forward for my mom, and they just sort of fucking fell apart. And so when she could have had just a better quality of life that is just the bare essentials, she's just kind of getting me. And bless her heart, she's just fine with it. She doesn't ask for a whole lot. And so I ask her what she needs. And I'm not trying to make myself sound like a great son or anything. I'm just trying to tell you that I genuinely love her and I want her to have the most comfortable life. And just please just stay with. And I just want to get better. But last time I saw her, she's losing color. She just doesn't look good. But I was so preoccupied trying to set up the damn Google thing that didn't even work. I spent hours on it, and it's like what I'm talking about. These things that I'm working so hard just to try to make better for people I love. I just feel like a failure. it just it's just like that. So I don't know. But that's what brings me back to my anger about my whole situation because now I'm just sitting here without a view. I should be over there right now, but I don't know. I don't know what the fuck to do. I have too much bullshit, and I don't know. I don't know what to say. It's like last year I was talking to Fidelis. Like Fidelis knows about my problems, my struggles, and everything. When we went to Vegas, that's when my family. I was on a trip to Vegas to go celebrate Michael with Fidelis, and for some reason, that's when my whole family. We were trying to do therapy through a Zoom call, and that's the date that everyone picked that we're all available. So I was like, okay, I'm not gonna just fucking stand back my family's Zoom. So I got on the Zoom call while I was in Vegas, and it kind of tore down my demeanor a little bit. I wish it didn't, but it was important, and Fidelis knew it was important, so I had it. So whatever, I don't know. What I'm saying is, like, I carry this with me because it's my responsibility. It's things I need to do. It's my accountability things. And so while checking off the box that Fidelis can see that I'm going through something and still be it for me, we're talking about getting houses together because she wants to move to Texas. Because just whatever. We were talking about so many places. We looked at houses in Green Creek, talking about houses in Texas and shit. And the whole time she kept on asking me things like, "Do you think this would be a good room for your mom?" And I'm like, "I think so." I don't know. I mean,
So she made you hopeful that you guys could also take care of your mom and
yeah.
she was going to help
She,
you.
and it's not. I want. It's just the fact that she just considered it. So I was like, "You totally get it, don't you?" And it's like, so okay, okay, then I'm kidding. Yes, because and it's not like the relationship I'm in didn't care about my mom, but me, it's like my mom loves her and she loves my mom. I'm not in love with her. I hate fighting, and it's fighting all the time, even in the smallest things. So I don't want to be in this one of those yes dear marriages where I just have to cow down to if I say something you disagree with, then we have to fight. And that's I just think I don't know I don't know I don't know I'm not I don't know. That's where I kind of have to turn it on me. Am I the one that's starting these arguments? I'm not trying to. I don't think I'm being combative. I just whatever. I feel like I listen and know and I don't know. I don't know how. Who the fuck cares anymore? Um, but I don't know. I lost my train of thought. I just I keep on thinking I'm going to get out of this, and then no, I just look at the calendar or I look at I don't know. It's that's remember a long time ago when I asked you about the sexual like therapy because I feel like it's like my manhood is like I don't know. I want to say taken away, but it's like I I don't know. I just get angry when I see couples and I'm thinking about them having sex or whatever. I see I don't know. I don't want to say pornography, but just like just like uh, things pull up in an Instagram feed and I'm just like I fucking it's like I don't know what to say about it because it makes me feel shame or embarrassment or whatever. But it's like this is a big part of it is the fact that she manipulated me sexually to where I just crave what she has and and I threw away. I had a black book of whatever. Like I said, I was a serial dater, so I had backups and whatever. And I threw and I just whatever. I don't know. It just sounds stupid when I talk about it because it's just like okay, you threw away your fucking list of girlfriends. Like whatever. I don't have a list of girlfriends. But I just fucking had. I don't know what to say about it. Like I don't know if you're even whatever. It's just I'm psychologically fucked up. So if it's not the emotional shit that gets me, it's the sexual frustration that gets me. It's the seeing things that I had before that are just given to somebody that just showed up. And it's like my whole life for the past 10 years, everything I meant for that long and memories don't mean shit anymore. And that it's like, why does it keep happening to me? I just don't mean shit anymore. And so what? I'm about to agree with you completely. Like I don't know. And I avoid the question of asking people, what's wrong with me? I want to ask you, what do you think is wrong with me? I don't know. No one can tell me because I'm just going to say, no, you're fine. I don't know what the fuck is wrong with me, and like I don't know. That's why I was hoping to talk to my psychiatrist like for a long time so he can just develop an opinion. Like tell me, do I have another personality that's fucking me over, or what? But I'm not a Trumper. I'm not a fucking liberal, so you can't hate me either way on anything. I'm not a lot of things. I'm an independent, just down the line person, and I just can't figure out why that's not up for grabs as far as desire. So I just whatever, and I don't care either. I don't need to feel loved, but it's the fact that someone I let love me in trust and whatever took it away. And it's just like I'm just pulled back. So why did my dad disappear? Why did my friends disappear? Why was my dog murdered? Why was all these things? Why doesn't my sister want to talk to me? Why is my mom just changed? I don't know. It's just whatever. My whole fucking life, and I'm it's whatever. I get it's just it's and everything in between. It's just yeah. It's everything is stupid. And but for the year of 2004, it wasn't though, because I was celebrating and grieving the life and starting a new life with something that had promise and opportunity with someone I trusted and cared about and was genuinely interested in everything we were doing. Like I'm not interested. It's so hard to catch my interest. Like, fuck my life. Why do I have to just get teased? I'm just teased, and then they just act like it's okay that I don't have it anymore. That the promises are broken to me. And how do I not take that personally? I I have, along with all the fucking dash cam footage I have, I also realize I have hours and hours of me sitting in an Uber with strangers just talking about their bullshit, being a psychiatrist, kind of like the taxi cab confess. So I'm making another YouTube too, so I can just, I don't know, maybe I'll get money for content that I have, because I just have hours of me sitting in this car and just sleeping in the car because I'm overworked. Fucking,
Mm.
I just, there's so much that goes unsaid that I know about that is just so fucking sad that I'm never gonna get what I was working for. And the promises I broke to my mom, I told my mom that, whatever. I even told, whatever. It doesn't matter. I mixed it so much that it's diluted, and I feel like I'm corrupted. Right before 100% on the hard drive upload, I'm just corrupted file, and so whatever. It's every day. It's every day, and you could. Some people would argue that I'm trying to stay in this place. That's usually what happens. It's like I go live, like I told you, and people talk to me, and a lot of people say just fucking go on a walk, have a beer, chill out, and it's like I don't. Whatever. You have no idea what's lost in me. You have no idea what's lost in me, and there's no way I could ever explain it. But I had an anchor. I was held down, and I didn't realize how much I was held down by Michael until he was gone. But it's like I don't know why Fidelis decided that she needed to tear me apart. Like I don't I feel cheap and useless when I think about the whole thing. It, so I don't know. It just and that cheap and useless just trickles down because then I just have to tell my mom like, well, no, I don't have a job anymore. I'm not going to be a teacher anymore actually, because I was going to be a teacher, I was going to be a guitar teacher. She like whatever. She just made it sound like she just would do it, and and it's like I'm not. I can just hear it now. It's like, well, you shouldn't put so much on someone, whatever. And it's like, yeah, but I was putting just as much on her as she was putting on me. And that's what I feel like people don't understand. Is like, I can't get over it because I did lose my job. I lost Uber because
Mhm.
I was crying and my eyes were red, and I took a picture and they're like, all right, well, we don't want you driving for us anymore. And that's why I got reported, because I was just crying behind the wheel because I couldn't figure it out. And I left my job and I moved farther away from it and to a house that I didn't even want to live in. I just wanted to assist the person that I was with and not being stranded in between. And I don't know. I don't know how else to put it together. It's I just can't accept that. Well, that's just how it goes. Yeah, luck. That's just tough luck. Your friend dies. You fall in love. She betrays you. You lose you lose everything else. And so I think about other people's advice, or besides follow Jesus, what should you like I don't know, go out, and I just think about, do I just need to go start drinking at a bar or something? Just go sit in a park? Fucking I don't know. I don't want to join a sport. Like I don't know. Just like I just shake my head. But with what transportation? You want to skateboard there? And I don't know. So I try to switch my gear to, okay, well, let's make some money then. And so I have a room full of stuff I could sell, and I'm taking pictures and I'm just fucking trying to upload it online, and I just fucking just lose my fucking momentum and I just start crying. And I hate my life. I hate the simplicity of what it's become to get myself out of my misery. I wasn't in misery before, but I'm in misery now, and everybody's just uh, it's just not easy anymore. And there's no. I mean, why am I doing it? Why am I working hard? Because for a lonely weekend to go not have friends, like it's just weird. It's just like, what am I working for? I was working for something in that Uber. You would see it in me. I was working for something. I was happy to do it, and I was just doing so much. So I don't know. I don't know how to come back from this. I just got scraped out of 10 years, and I can't find anything else to pull onto. So I don't know. I really want to find the end to this.
And that's why, I do honestly, and I'm not a med person, but I honestly feel like it might be beneficial to help you stabilize so that you can work towards getting out of this dip that you're in, right? Like you feel like you're stuck and you can't get out. To me, that is depression.
To me, it's life. I'm not even sure if my body can handle not being depressed anymore. Like if that makes any sense. Like I've been stressed. I cried on my 18th birthday. I had no friends. Or whatever. Like just there is so it's just ever since I was a kid, I was meant to have this weight. And
But
so
that tells me it's not situational
why?
because you
But
said it's only the situation that is causing you to feel
well,
this.
I've learned to manage it though. It's like everybody says you should. Like it's life is what they sum it up to whenever they have mild depression. And but I mean, like even though if I have a more extreme case, that's the way that everybody. So if I did it the first time without meds, well, I mean, weed brought me out of it, but I was an alcoholic before, and
Hmm.
and so yeah,
You,
I was finding
you were
vices.
self-medicating.
Yeah, and but I found the one that worked, and that brought me to a better clarity. And even while reckoning with the shit behind me, because I couldn't deal with it, but I had to leave, and so now I feel like I have to leave again, but I can't because I have obligation. So it's like, do I work for here to feed the obligation, or do I find my way out? And but you want to talk about meds? I just feel like the depression is I would argue it is situational because like I just feel like the meds that come into play will throw me. I don't want to say throw me off balance, but it's just masks it, and I don't feel good right away. I don't even know if I'm feeling good at the time, and then I get paranoid where I just need to get them out of my body, and that's basically the pattern. I still have the last batch in a bag over there because I don't know if I made I made Thomas uncomfortable because I don't know what I said, but he at some point he was like, Gatlin, please, and I'm like, these meds aren't working then, doc, because like if and so I just feel like I'm smart to recognize it, and it's a burden to be this smart because like the crisis hotline I called, you know, nice enough guy, but I can't handle these metaphors like just imagine you're on a bus and like all these bad thoughts just need to they're gonna ride with you whatever he was talking about analogies and bus and just fucking preschool fucking feel better shit, and I'm like, god damn it, this isn't that's not the answer either, and so I'm smarter than this fucking trick yourself into being, and so I'm not trying to say that's not why I'm taking medication. I'm just saying it's just I feel so much more on top of it than I so whatever I what does that call for? A more certified physician? I don't know. I don't know. I don't probably don't have the money to afford that type of fucking attention. But I don't know. I'm just answering your question about the meds. Like I could you talk me into taking them again? Maybe, but I just have more of a urge to tell you I don't think that it's gonna catch. Um, and so I don't know. I just feel like I just need to tell my life story, and but I want it to mean something though. I don't want it just to be a fucking into an echo chamber because there's a lot to say.